Welcome back. Before I move on with some more examples of Polish notations and reverse Polish notations, I'd like to talk about the precedence of operators. There are default precedents of any operator by which the compiler decides which operation is going to be evaluated first and which will be evaluated later on. For example, if you are having an expression something like this, say A times B plus C, since the times operator is always having a higher precedence than the plus operator, so A plus A times B will be evaluated first, and then the result will be added with C. Now, according to the precedence rule, the parenthesis has the highest precedence, and then comes the times and slash, that is the division operation, and then comes the plus and minus. In this direction, the precedence increases. You can change the precedence of any operator using the parenthesis. That means in this expression, if we put a bracket here, a parenthesis here, then the B plus C is going to be evaluated first. Then the result is going to be multiplied with A. Now, if you are having an expression something like this, now you can see that A times B slash C, where times and slash, they are having the same precedence. If you are having an operand and the either side of the operand is having operators which are having the same precedence, then the associativity property of the operator decides which is going to be evaluated first. For the arithmetical operators, the associativity is from left to right. That means here in this case, since the times and the slash both are having the same precedence, so this A times B is going to be evaluated first, as this is having left to right associative. And then the result is going to be evaluated with this division operation. So if you are having this A minus B plus C, then since this minus and plus are having the same precedence, so this minus is A minus B is going to be evaluated first, then the result will be added with C. Same thing happens if you are having A plus B minus C. In this case, this A plus B is going to be evaluated first, and then the minus will be evaluated. Now you can change this anytime using the parenthesis. Now in this case, B minus C is going to be evaluated first, then the result is going to be added with A. In C programming, we do not have any operator that actually performs the exponential operation. That means if you need to perform A to the power B, you do not have any operator for that. In some language, we have this caret symbol for this purpose. So for our programming, we can introduce this kind of operation, and we can consider that dollar is the symbol that we are going to use for exponential operation. That means if something is there, A dollar B, that's going to actually perform A to the power B. We will actually create this operator dollar for our program. And in our expression, if there is a dollar, we'll understand that it is A to the power B. Or if something like this, A dollar Y plus C is there, we will understand that this is A X to the Y, and the result is going to be added with C. Now this exponential operation, dollar, is having the higher precedence than times and slash, and it is lesser than the parenthesis, obviously. That means, and one more thing that I would like to tell you here, this is actually the right to left associative. That means if you are having A dollar B dollar C, here you have B in the middle, and both side of B, either side of B, are having dollar. So which dollar is going to be evaluated first? Since it is right to left associative, that means B dollar C is going to be evaluated first, then A dollar, the result. It is actually representing this thing, A to the B and to the C. Now if you are having this thing, obviously B to the C is going to be evaluated first, then the result will be raised to the power of A. So we will have this dollar. This is not available in C programming, but in our program we will introduce this and we'll take care of how to evaluate this dollar. But I would like you to remember that this is right to left associative, and it is having higher precedence than the times and the slash. So let us now take some more example of converting infix to prefix and postfix. We'll be doing that manually, and later on we'll be writing algorithms and programs for converting infix to prefix or postfix, and then also we'll be writing the algorithm and programs for evaluating the prefix and postfix. So let me have this expression first. Let us consider this as an infix expression, and we would like to convert it to the equivalent Polish notation, that means prefix notation. So in order to do that, you need to first consider the portion which is going to be evaluated first, and you can see that this is c minus d here. In this case, for this case, it is c minus d that is going to be evaluated first. So you need to convert that to the equivalent prefix, and you need to remove the brackets. So it's going to be a times b dollar and then minus cd slash k dollar p. Now we have converted this portion c slash minus cd. Now what you need to do is to consider the next operation that is going to be evaluated. So by inspecting this infix, you can consider that this a star b dollar minus cd. Now this minus cd is a single operand, as you can remember from the previous lecture. A star b dollar c minus cd. So here this dollar is going to be evaluated first. A star, and then the dollar comes, dollar b minus cd. So this is now converted to another operand. This is the result. This is an operand, and we have this slash k dollar p, and we can now convert this dollar kp, a star dollar b minus cd slash dollar kp. So we have converted this and this portion. Now the infix is straightforward. A star this one and slash this one, you can consider this as R1 and this as R2. So we have this actually as A star R1 slash R2. Now here you need to, where R1 is this one and R2 is this one. Now here you need to convert this A star R1 first, because you have this star and slash which are having the same precedence, and if you are having the same precedence, then it's left to right. So A star R1 is going to be converted first, so it's going to be A star R1 slash R2, and then we have this as operand, and this is another operand, so it is going to be slash star A R1 R2. Now replacing R1 and R2 with their original values, what we get is A, R1 is dollar B minus CD, and R2 is dollar KP. So here is the actual expression, I mean the prefix expression for this infix. It's slash star A dollar B minus C D dollar K P. Now if you traverse this expression from right to left, please remember that if it is a prefix notation, you need to traverse from right to left for evaluation. If it is postfix, you need to traverse from left to right. So if you traverse this from right to left, what you get is dollar first, and that is to be actually evaluated with this K and P. So whatever you get here, you need to keep it here. Then you move towards the left, what you get is minus, that is to be evaluated with C and D. So you get R2 here, and then whatever you get next is, that is the dollar here, that is going to be evaluated B and R2, and you keep the result here, so this is R3, and then you move left, you get star, that is to be evaluated with A and R3. Whatever you get here, oh god, it's getting bigger, and then you have this star slash that is going to be evaluated with this whole thing and this dollar KP, that is R1. Let us now convert this infix to the equivalent postfix. I think it's going to be easier now for us to convert this to the equivalent postfix. Okay, in order to do that, you must convert this first to the postfix. So it is B $CT minus, then slash K $P. Now we can convert this portion. So it's a star B CD minus dollar slash. This can be converted in a single step because this portion and this portion doesn't have anything in common. So KP $. So we have converted this portion and this portion. So this is a star this slash this. Now the left hand side has to be converted first because a star and slash are having the same precedence. So it is left to right. So if we convert this A B C D minus $, then comes the star slash KP $. Now this is one operand and this is the other one. So this slash A B C D minus $, star KP $ slash. So this is the equivalent postfix of this expression. So this is how we convert the infix to equivalent prefix or postfix. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how this could be evaluated, and that's going to be interesting. Thank you very much for watching.